All right, should we get started on today's stuff? I think so. Let's get into some Golang code. Let's do it. So last week when we started working on this stuff, yeah, we essentially built this function from scratch. So let's go through what we got. So we got to the point where we actually grabbed the track. So at this point, we tell what the media type is. Oh, I guess before we start that though, we had to make a lot of changes to our regex query in the client. And this is because it's really weird, right? So this is a link to an album. So you'll see there's music.apple.com. They have the storefront, which we're going to need to parse out as well. And then they have album. Willow is the name of the album, and then the ID of that album. For the song in this album, or for a song in Apple Music, they do the same link. They add album, the name of the song, and then they have the album ID, and then they have an iQuery. That's another ID. So yeah. So we had to essentially rewrite stuff to make us get this proper ID, and we can pull back the right song. And then this is for a playlist, which was no problem, which is great. I type all day too, but it's still hang around 30 or 40 WPM. It's hard. Yeah, so I think what I realized about the typing is, or it's like type racer stuff, it's like you're not naturally thinking about it. When you're thinking about what you're going to type, it's easier than reading it. Excuse me. Like reading it and then typing, if that makes sense. So yeah. There's also chatterino.com, which is nice since I'm not a sellout. What? We listen to Stream Beats? Nah, we listen to Pretzel. What's Stream Beats? Pretzel rocks. But yeah, essentially Stream Beats. But yeah, so we did that. So we're gonna add our storefront query today to get that done. So essentially to grab this thing, obviously depending on whatever storefront it is, pass that along as well. And yeah, and then go from there. So I guess we can kind of start there. And then on our Golang side, we have our Get Apple Music media right here with our track. So we actually call Get Apple Music track. This thing right here takes in the track ID as well as our developer token, because we got to use that to actually call our stuff right there. And so you see we set up our query with our track here. And then create our new request, add our bearer token, good to go there. And then we actually make the call right here. And assuming that the status code is not a 200, we actually get the error object for Apple Music. Else we go ahead and decode our object. Yeah, and I think I just printed it out here, which is awesome because now we can start actually writing this stuff to our DB. Wow, can I write really fast? Is Harris Heller's copyright free music made to be used on streams to not get struck by DMCA takedown? Oh, I see. Yeah, Pretzel Rocks is the same deal. Same deal. Though apparently they're not going to be free starting August 1st. So something that we're going to have to probably look into. All right, let's get to the storefront. So what I wanted to do was, I think we just need to run the app. And then, yeah, I print all these out here to show like where we're at. But no matter what, so yeah, pretty much no matter what, we're still going to get the, we need to get the album or the storefront at any point. So if we do a split here, so media type, length -3. I see. And then ID split would be this guy. So essentially we would want const storefront as well. And we're going to do link split of link split dot length -4. because that will bring us here, which is it is exactly what we want. And then at this point, we're going to do console.log just to make sure that we have the proper stuff. Storefront, and we're going to pass in storefront. And then, so we're going to do media ID, media type, and then we're going to pass in storefront as well. We're going to have to pass that to our object as well as pass it to our Golang function and go from there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and run this guy. Let's get started. Let's get it going, dearie. Let's get it going, dearie. Where's my iPhone? Bring it up there, buddy. Launching. Oh, there it is. Nice. Okay. And now let's go ahead and run this guy locally. Scripts, go run. Cool. So we're getting our Golang work up and running. And then we need to go to Apple Music. We actually need to get a song link. Oh, I guess we actually really don't. We can just use the ones that are here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let's do a song. Once this thing loads up, we'll get it going, and then we'll see how it works. We should probably open up our Firebase. Oops. Firebase cloud stuff here as well. Yeah, I had a feeling this was going to pull back. Metal Lads. The Metal Lads. So we created one playlist to add this song. And so you'll see we have just a bunch of songs that have nothing in them because we haven't actually set it into our DB yet or parsed it properly yet. Okay, cool. So at this point, let's also make sure remote debugging is on. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and add a song. Let's go in here. Go here. Yeah, at least we know our null check works. Press add. Hey, awesome. So you'll see storefront right there. So that was pulled back properly. And you'll see kind of the list of how our splits are working. We get the media type. Our ID split is here. And then our query split looks like this. And then you'll see that this media ID is equal to the query split for a song, which is awesome. We got a 500 because why? Resource with requested ID was not found. Well, that doesn't... I don't know if that's the ID, but that totally doesn't look like what we were looking for. So that's not right. Okay. Let's fix this first. Don't worry about that. Okay, so if we got our storefront right here, so we go to song regex helper. Where is this thing being used? Boom. Parse media link right here. So, yeah, this includes provider, media ID, media type, and storefront. So, link metadata. We pass that along to our get media data, and at this point, if Spotify that, okay, and then provider right here. Okay, cool. And then we just literally pass metadata to our data to our function. So that's actually pretty sweet. So that means all we have to do now is just update our Golang type to receive that thing, which will be shallowed. Yeah, and you can see we added a bunch of the Apple Music response structs here, created through Golang. Yeah, okay. So here we're going to do storefront. This is going to be a string. And then we're going to do JSON, storefront, and then we're going to do comma omit empty. And the reason why is because this right now is only for Apple. Music property. So remove if not there. Yeah. So you want to do exactly that, which is great. And so now that we have our storefront, what we can do is instead of passing in US directly here, all we have to do is actually now pass in we got to pass in the storefront here. Okay, so track ID, we're going to do storefront as well as a string. Easy. And then let's go over here, get Apple Music, and then we'll do Apple Music media request dot storefront, just like that. And then really at this point, all I have to do is pass in the storefront here. And then we should probably print this out and go from there. Oh! Dr. Dynamite gifting a tier 1 sub to Aaron? Ooh, hey. Dynamite, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift. 19 gifted subs in the channel. Top tier, my dude. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. Aaron, enjoy the intern tier 1 sub, my dude. Enjoy it. Spread the love. Thank you again for that, Dr. Dynamite. It's freaking awesome, man. Need to unlock my new badge. Beautiful. I love it. Yes, unlock away, my friend. All right, so we're going to make sure that this is correct by printing it out and see what we get. Yes, salutes to both of you. Woo. It's not worth it. There's no more beard. It's not worth it anymore. Hey, that's rude, all right? That's rude. All right, so we come over here. Let's see. Get Apple Music Media. Okay, so go 111. This is actually hitting somewhere else, I think. Oh, I didn't save. Haha. I forgot to command S. Damn it. Let's try this again. Here we go. Okay. So, yeah, there we go. api.music.apple.com v1 catalog US songs 102.518.1779. Right? That's the let's see what the path is for that guy is. Yeah, there's the song. So that's good. I know I'm paying Pixel Gem for the honor of modding working for him. Shh. No one has to know. Yeah, so this is weird. With requested ID was not found, eh? Do these IDs change or something? Like I'm confused. Because Like this should work, right? Let's go to this music dot. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Oh, is there a space after it or something? Like a trailing space maybe? I feel like there might be. Yeah. Oh, snap. It's because it's right here. Let's try this now. That's totally it. Oh, shit. There's a trailing space. No. Alec. Come on, man. Wow. All right. We obviously need to trim the string. Jesus Christ. But okay, you'll see right here we got our object back. Oh, man. All right. Let's trim this thing. Magic string. What's up, Curious? Yes, we need to trim the string. We need to trim all the things. Ripperonis, man. I guess that's probably the first thing we should do. Hey, sorry, Shadow. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe all we do is just media link. We should just trim it. Yeah. So trimmed media link. And then we'll just use that. Man, how do you do this thing? I always forget. Starry Shadow, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. How's it going today? Doing good, Curious. Doing good. Oh, it's just trim. Okay. That's what I thought. Was that a promotion? I don't think so. Well, was what a promotion? There we go. All right. So trim media link. Let's go ahead. We're going to update all these. So we'll do anything that essentially that is media link. Trim media link. Trimmed media link. Trimmed media link. Boom. Yeah, we just need to replace all this fancy schmancy stuff. Oh, no, it wasn't. I mean, I guess it's somewhat of a promotion, but you can actually attach a Pretzel bot or Pretzel Rocks bot, and it'll tell you what song is currently playing. So that's why we have it. Just every time the song changes, it'll change. All right. Cool. So trim media, trim media, trim media. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Trimmed. Trimmed. What else we got? Any more? Okay. I think we should be good there. Hey, Eco. Golang new here? Golang, no. We've been using Golang the whole project. Hey, Enoch. Welcome back, my friend. Yeah, so our project works with both React Native and Golang. Yeah. So we're doing a kind of a split right now, but most of the work is happening in Golang today. Setting up a Firebase function. But cool. So at this point, we should be good to go with trimming our string properly. Of course, that would be like the one thing that screws me over. Of course. All right, let's delete this thing. Let's go ahead and refresh the app real quick. Hey, Marco, what's up? Nice to see you, my friend. I might be helping a teacher this coming semester. Hey, let's go. Hell yeah. Sounds like a good time. Roars! Yes, we're live. Live in action. All right, add the thing here. Nice. Okay, so I guess I should probably put some spaces, right? To verify this. So if I do that, add. Boom. Trimmed. Trimmed. Live and jive. Yeah, sure. Yeah. I keep thinking of I don't know where where it's from, but yeah. Oh, by the way, this is happening because we don't have the proper permissions yet, so we have to change that. But live and in stereo or something like that. Something along those lines. What kind of app you're making? We're making an app called Groovy. Feel free to check out more about it here if you're interested. But it's a open source app for iOS and Android. It's a way for you and your friends to create a collaborative playlist together, no matter what streaming service provider you use. So Apple Music, Spotify, as well as comment on songs, collaborate together, and share music. I just finished my typeset concept, and I've basically been copying code for other classes. It's kind of sickening. Copying code for other classes. Why? Why are you copying code? That's sad. The boss is here. Yeah, I gotta be careful. The best behavior. Okay, cool. So now we got that thing working. We're now getting our data back here, as you can see. We got to go ahead and actually start writing this thing to Firestore. Hey, Fizz, where's the backend hosted to be hosted? Backend's currently hosted in Firebase using Firestore and Firebase functions. Yeah. So right now we're building a Firebase function. Yeah, building Firebase function. All right. So now that we get this data back, again, we have to build the proper type for our Firestore media, and that thing is going to be written properly. Let me hide this real quick because I got to go ahead and actually open up some fanciness here. Yeah. I forgot we did this too. Yeah, exactly, Fizz. Yeah. So in the US we call it oh man, I actually forgot what we call it, but TA? I think it's teacher assistant is what we call it. TA, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Eco. At least you do it a little bit, you know? Yeah, TA. There we go. Thanks, Guy. What's up? Welcome. But yeah, so this is what the structure we're looking for in our in our new music object. Essentially pass in the object ID of whatever the platform is, as well as all the information about that thing. So yeah, we're gonna go here. We do get music track, and at this point, yeah, we get this here, and then yeah, we have set up Firestore media object. So what we need to do is we actually need to go to our Firestore package here, or Firebase package, excuse me, and then we actually need to go to our Firestore media, and we're gonna need to update this a little bit. No, how dare you? Oh, that's the wrong Firebase. Firebase. There we go. Yeah. Here we are. Cool. Oh, sorry. Man, I'm already ahead of myself here. Woo! Tutor. Yes, tutor. That's total. Apple, we have Firestore Media Platform data. So this guy is going to include an ID, a URL, some images. Yeah, I need to make that more generic in a way. What else do we need to add here? So from Apple, at least, I think this is going to be the same probably for Spotify too. We need to get, so we have album name, artist name, artwork, track, external URL. Ooh. Let's think about this. I feel like artist name, artwork, ID and URL. I mean, that's kind of what. Those are kind of the biggest things. Oh, we do pass our ID in. Yeah, so we should be good. Trying to see. So it's like, it's weird because, oh, this is the wrong thing. No wonder. Okay. Technically we don't need to like parse it from Golang. Like we have the ID because we passed it in, but Demon Wolf, Toter. That Toter. Yes. What do you have against the TA? Some people are smart and others just stream on Twitch. Then we got Alec. What? Wow. Wow. I'll never be a toter because I'm never gonna go back to school. You heard it here first. Okay. Yes. So Spotify artist. Wait, what is this? Oh, it gets Spotify media. I think we should be good. I think we can just start doing this thing here. Yeah, so we don't need that. We do need this though. Okay. So at this point, Firestore Media. Yeah, we don't care about this. I don't believe. We just care about the name, the album, the type, the creator, and then the platform with its specific data, right? So we don't care about that. We don't care about that, but we do care about this. So we need to do Apple Music track data dot name, Apple Music track data album. Oh, data. Wait a gosh darn second, dear. Hey, what's up, Lil Kaza? Where would we be without a savage chat? That's a great question. What's up, ACM? What is the front end? We're using React Native for the mobile client here. Yeah. Welcome in. Thanks for asking. All right, let's try this again. So Apple Music track data. So the actual data we get back from the API. Track data dot data. Oh, it's an array. I see. So we should probably check for the length, right? Probably do that first. Check for length to make sure we found a match. So pretty much saying if len of Apple Music track data dot data. I think we can just do it like that. Oh no, we still have to probably do that. Is greater than 0. Or maybe we should do equals 0. Because then we know that we have something in there. we can pretty much just return. It's not so much an error, but more so. I hate to return it as an error. Makes me feel weird. Because it's not an error. It's just, it's not there. But also it kind of is an error, right? Because we got the ID of an actual song. So maybe it actually technically is somewhat of an error. Let's do this. Format error, get Apple Music. Length check. And this is more so no results in data for ID, and then we're going to do space, and then we're going to do that, and then we're going to pass in the track ID. Because maybe at that point there's an issue with the ID. Oh, and we're using a formatted thing here, so we can do %s here. Yeah, there we go. How would the request not be an error if something comes up? How would the request not be an error if nothing comes up? Yeah, so what I was trying to explain is essentially someone types or adds a link on the client. We parse out the ID from that link. And once we parse that out, we run our search based on that ID. So technically, assuming that the ID is typed in correctly, if nothing comes back for that track, I was like, oh, is this really an error? But I mean, yeah, it would be an error, assuming that the person copied it correctly, right? What's up, Welsh? Welcome. Thanks for checking out the keyboard. So at that point, we're saying, yeah, if there's no data, because this returns an array, it looks like this. We have data here, and you can see it's an array, right? Which I find really weird as you're trying to find songs. Like you're giving the thing a specific ID. Like why would that pull back multiple results? I don't know. All right, Dynamite, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out today, my friend. Thanks for the lurk as well. Okay, cool. So yeah, this should be good. Let's just put this here for now. Again, print that out, get our track data. And then if we know we have our track data, we'll continue on here. And pretty much again, yeah, we're going to do name. We should probably just create let's do track like that. And track will be Apple Music, track data of 0, and then we'll do track dot attributes dot track name. Yeah, there's all this crap in here for that. Okay, and then we have track dot attributes dot album name. And then type, we have, does this have, I don't think this comes back. Oh, it does. But it comes up with songs. We're just going to hard code track in here. That's what it is. And then creators, no, we actually want to do then Apple at this point for creating the track here. So this is going to end up being Apple. Apple is Firestore media platform data, which is this struct here. So that means we're going to have to do Firebase dot Firestore media platform, some curlies, pass in some ID, and we can do track ID, and then there was URL, yeah, track dot attributes dot external URL, there it is. Dude, easy peasy. Look at that. So there's our new Firestore object that we're gonna send directly to Firebase or Firestore, excuse me. Apple, Spotify. Okay, cool. So the only other thing is we have images. I think what I might do for this is I might just do a interface object like that, because the images are going to be different for Spotify and Apple Music, right? So for example, in Apple, we have images, and our images are actually going to equal to this guy up here. It has all this crap. So I feel as though we might want to just pass in whatever, right? Whatever for that thing. So images, let's do track dot attributes dot album, or it's just artwork. Yeah, like that. Yeah, and that should appease that as well. And I do think, okay, so if we do this via JSON, but we're also storing this thing, we should probably add Firebase tags to this too, else it's going to be capitalized, I believe. Yeah, I believe so. So let's go ahead and we'll start with Firestore and then let's do JSON and then Firestore. So I mean, I guess technically we can just kind of copy this like that and then replace with Firestore. There we go. Yeah, here we go. Alec, I got a quick question real quick. A question real quick. Do you plan to add the newer drone shots? Wow. Reading, first of all. Hello. Wow. I'm tired. Yeah, I do. I believe so. What I have to do though, and actually it would be a lot easier for me if you're down to do this. I have to download them from YouTube, and then I have to add them into to my current oh crap, what am I using? iMovie project for some, because I edit them a little bit. But if you just have the raw file, if you just send me the raw files, that'd be even better, so I don't have to download them from YouTube. But if you can't, yeah, it just takes me a little bit of time. Words. You know, so today I woke up really, really hungry. And I usually wake up hungry, but today it's I'm really hungry, but I'm trying to just fast in a sense until I'm done with the stream. I always eat after the stream. So I feel like maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should get food. I don't know. We're just going to play it out and see what happens. Thanks for the lurk, Alpha. Appreciate it. Send you the RARs. Jesus. Sounds good. Wait, yes, I'll ping you. Yeah, I'll ping you after. The T-Bell calling your name. Yo, it's been I think over 20 days. 20 days Taco Bell free. Yep, it's been a time. Let's go ahead and just add this actually under here as well. All right. So we got that, yeah, track name, album name, the type, the platform data for that. And there we go. So now we should be good to go, I believe, at this point. Did we add, so track? I did. Okay, awesome. All right. So then what we want to return as well is an error and a Firestore or Firebase Firestore media. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to do a nil here like that. Nil here like that. Oh, I got to do a pointer to it. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh, yeesh. Nil like that. Nil like that. Awesome. And there we go. Else we return our Firestore media at that point. So now since we have our data, we should be ready to write it to our DB, which is check. Okay, and the other thing that we were talking about before was this file is massive, and there's a lot of commented out code. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like we need to do a lot of cleanup, but let's get through the Apple Music Media stuff first, and then go from there. But maybe what we can do is end up putting these into these helper functions into another file or something like that. I'll even send you exclusives if you want. Exclusives, eh? That's Kobe. Let's go. Poggers. Colby, hey man. Nice to see you, dude. Hope you're doing well, man. I miss you. RMRF, get up. Hey, Rushki, that's not nice, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. JK. JK, stay. Don't go. Okay, so we got an error, and then we got the Firestore media. Like that. Boom. And then... Wait, what did I do with this thing? I don't write it directly? Why did I create the media and then I send it back? Get Spotify media. I don't remember why I did that. Why? Did I send it back to the client? Alec is a customer retention expert. Thank you. I try my best. Obviously. That's why I'm so successful here. Duh. Okay, we got to look at the client. I don't remember why. Why am I sending this back? What? It seems weird to me that I did that. So get Spotify media, and then return Axios. So this is get media data, right? Add bottom sheet. Await, create new song object. Media metadata.data. New comment. Add song. Dismiss bottom sheet. Oh, right. The reason why I have to send it back is so then we can pass back the info to the client so it can display something. No wonder. I'm like, why did I send this back? Okay. So then how did I write this? At some point I had to write this to the DB, right? Please stay, don't go. Me and customer support. I will help you. I swear. Nah, never. Okay, so get media from Firestore, media data. Oh, we already sent that back. Else. Yeah, we just have get Spotify track and then that's it. Where... Oh man, where do I actually write this thing? I write this at some point, right? Yeah, I don't remember where I write this to Firebase. Oh, is it part of the action maybe? Yeah, so call Redux action, current user, current playlist, song, blah. Let's go there. I think that might be it. Yeah, so add song, pass in that thing, and then we call our dispatch here. Okay, create new song. Yeah, okay. That's it. So essentially what we do is, it does seem kind of weird now that I think about it. I don't know why I didn't do this just up in the function, because essentially what we could have done is call the function, use the API to get the data. Once we get the data, pass that back to the client, and then from the client, then the client has the data. Oh, but I think I know why. The reason why I did that was because if there was some failure in creating the song object or something like that, then we didn't want to write it to the database until it was a successful like song document creation. Yeah. Okay. I don't. I guess it makes sense. Okay. Well, then all we have to do is this, which is great. And then we can keep moving on there. So Firestore track media data. The data. Firestore track media. Did I spell this right? Oh, Firestore media track. Sure they have? They have. It's the truth. It's the truth. All right. Yeah, so let's write this thing back down. I think we're going to have some parsing issues on our client now. Once we get over here. Right? Once we actually get our data back. Yeah. When creating our new song. So we're going to have to probably fix that. Make some updates there. But let's see. Yeah, we have to go through here. I have to comment all this crap out. There we go. We're changing the whole structure here. All right. So if I go here, and we add another song. Yeah, this should write now to Firebase, which is going to be great. If I can go to my regex helpers here, grab this thing here, go here, link it, add it. There we go. So you'll see we have some stuff here. We have the name of the song, the album. We're missing the artist for some reason. And then obviously our artwork as well needs to be changed. But based on our new structure of our song, it makes sense that it's not being pulled back. So if we go to songs, where are you? Hey, where's Apple? Hello? It's weird that the artist doesn't show up either. Cyber Hacker, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Yeah, I think it might be actually due to not adding my Firestore tags in certain spots. I think that might be it. Yeah, all these are null. So this was the one. Cool. So it's almost pulling everything back. Let's make a couple changes here and see why it's not pulling the rest of the stuff back. Yeah, and it just generates some rando ID. Some rando ID here. Apple track data. Okay. Oh, Firestore media. I did remove that, so that shouldn't be there. Oh, because I have it under creator? Oh, no wonder. Yeah, we shouldn't call this thing creator. Or I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, okay. So Firestore media, its name, album type, creator, and then Apple. But Apple didn't show up in here for some reason. Firestore, Spotify, Firestore, Apple, JSON Apple. Because we created the object here. Oh, okay. Yeah, this makes sense. Since this is all now happening on the client, we have to now change the client to work properly with our new data set here. Okay, so that means let's go to our song object. Rename things to match up with Firebase function. Okay, well, I guess that's what we're about to do. So we're gonna add this comment here. Song defines what song object that lives in Firebase or Firestore and includes all the data for each provider. Where can I make an app for Android and iPhone? Where can I make an app for Android and iPhone? So, I mean, you have a couple options. You can do native development. So if you want to do one or the other, Xcode for iOS and what's the other one for Android? Freaking Android Studio. If you want to do cross-platform like we were doing, you can use something like React Native. There's another platform out there called Flutter as well. Yeah. So you can do that, all that fun stuff. Wanted to look at this real quick-ish. Flutter. What's up, creative? Oh man, I forgot. I always forget to turn the dang bot on. God damn it. God. Once I get the bot up in the Raspberry Pi, it'll be easy. Flutter. How dare you not flutter? How dare you? These aren't really params, so I didn't want to write params, but I wanted to add just like definitions. Did someone say, oh no, everyone, oh, the Flutter fans, here we are. Did someone say Flutter? Yellow? Yellow? Is there like a... This constant? Property? Can I just name these whatever the heck I want? Probably, right? Yeah, I guess so. Is this a meme? Yeah, it's been a meme for a while, my friend. We actually had a whole 24-hour hackathon based on Flutter. Yeah, thanks, creative. Things are going well. I hope you're doing well as well, my friend. Thanks for being here and hanging out. Timmy F. Turner, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. So I'm just gonna add all these properties here, but pretty much you need to match this up correctly with our data here. So, for example, our new Firestore media that's coming back is we have a name, an album, a type. So let's do property name. Album. What else we got? What else? Name, album, type. Yeah, and then have found this to be a lot easier, and this will be much better for people who are contributing via open source as well. So then when you hover over something like song, you can actually see what this thing is and like what it's a property and it has this thing. Creator. So we're going to do property creator. And then we got Apple. So property Apple. And so this thing is going to be a string. Also going to be a string. Is that how I did it? I mean, I guess since property is not really a thing, right? Because like if I did this, param. Yeah. But I don't think it actually changes anything. Or sorry, it's supposed to be number. Yeah, actually doesn't really do anything. Okay. Shower thought. Memes are just inside jokes of the interwebs. 100%. Great shower thought. Song name, album is the album name. Type. It's all about that documentation, you know? So the album name, the song name, type is the type of media. It's track, album, playlist are the current types that we support, and then the artist or artists. And then contains the Apple Music contains contains the Apple Apple Music ID and URL. Okay. And then here we have Spotify. Contains the Spotify. Let's do track ID. Also change this to track ID and URL. And then we'll have one for YouTube as well eventually. So I spelled this wrong. Spotify. Coming soon. Just so we have it. Awesome. So now when you hover over song, you can actually see song defines a song object that lives in Firestore and includes all the data for each provider. And then we have a list of all the properties here, which is good. I wish there was some other tag that I could use to give it some fancy highlighting and stuff. Maybe we just... Yeah. Maybe let's do constant. Yeah, maybe just constant. I'm not really sure. And then if I pass it a string. Yeah, I want to get some of that syntax. I guess it really doesn't do anything different here. It just makes this thing red, which I guess is cool. But on hover, it doesn't really do much. Might as well. All right. So we pass in this media blob. This media blob should conform to this thing. What should we say? And one more thing I forgot to do is add the type in front here. So this will be string that is the song name, string that is the album name, string that is the type of media, string that is the artists, object that contains that, and then object that contains that. Okay. Sweet. So with that being said, let's remove all this crap. First off, this dot name is going to equal media blob dot oh, and I guess the param. Oh, we should probably define this parameter too, huh? So we could technically have a param, and this thing's going to be media blob, and the media blob is going to take in so the Firestore media object defined. I guess just the Firestore media object. Defines a Firestore media object like that. All right, so media blob, first we need to get the name. So it's just gonna pass back as name. Okay, so name, and then we have this dot album equals media blob dot album. Man, this is a huge breaking change for Spotify. 100%. So we're gonna have to do a lot of testing on Spotify. It should just be type, right? Yeah, and then creator. Media blob. Media blob. Media blob dot creator. And then after that, Apple Spotify. Cool. It's dot Apple. And then we're just do media blob dot Apple, and then this dot Spotify is media blob dot Spotify, and then this dot YouTube equals media blob dot YouTube. Easy peasy. Imagine making breaking change in a minor version bump. Cha. Gotta go for lunch. Have a nice stream. Thanks, Rushy, for hanging out, my friend. Catch you next time, dude. What did I forget? Oh, I don't know why I put commas after everything. This is not an object. There we go. I was like, why am I doing this? Yeah, thanks, creative. Enjoy some noms, some nom noms. Yeah. What's that super weird media blob plan? What do you mean? What's weird about it? Right here, media blob object that defines a Firestore media object. Boom. All you gotta do is hover over and it'll tell you right there. Yeah. Actually, They do work. Oh, nice. Yeah, let's do this. I hate JS. Yeah, this is one of those things where I do kind of like, this is definitely would have been a much nicer TypeScript moment. Yeah, but you know, life goes on. Why not this? This on Media Blob. Yeah, I guess that's a good point. We could probably do the same. I wonder if that would work though. It should, right? Yeah, because they should be the same. Or is it? I don't think that's a thing. Oh, are we missing the this here? Yeah, No, this doesn't make sense though. This is just, isn't this just spreading these two? So it should just be like this. Maybe? Either way, I don't like it. I'd rather do it like this, honestly. Yeah. I kind of just like it like this. Either way. It's just so you can easily see what we have here, right? I mean, I guess we have this here as well, but yeah. Where do you define song properties? So songs, we define the song properties when we pass back a object from Firestore. So at this point, we create the song, and then at that point, we then convert it to a new song object. And that is over, where were you? Here we go. Yeah. So actually create a new song object right here. Oh, I see creative. Yeah, no, I think this is, I'm cool with this. I like this, how it is. But thanks for the suggestions. I appreciate it. But yeah, okay. So we get our media metadata.data. That's come back from our service. Now we have the song here. So at this point, let's do a console.log of song. And let's make sure this is correct. New song. And we'll pass in the song here. All right. Let's take a look-see at this thing. Let's take a look-see. We have a bunch of, it says we have a bunch of songs. We actually don't. Well, I think we'll have one here probably. Or none. Great. All right. So let's go ahead and add this thing. Paste that. Boom. Boom. Got to fix this one day. All right. New song. So we got name, album, the color clear, Apple. We have the ID. We have the images, and we have the URL, which is sweet. Creator didn't come back. Spotify, we don't have anything. And then why did nothing come back for YouTube? How come this came back as... Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. So here it is in the DB right now. creator's weird. Creator is weird. I'm trying to think what we should do, because if, I mean, I guess we just check for undefined for any of these things first, like off the bat, right? But I'm just confused why this returned a Spotify object at all at this point. Oh, it's because I have it defined here. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. I actually want to omit it if it's empty. I think that's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, at this point, we don't want this here. And so for all of these, we actually don't want them. If it's empty, just don't pass it back. Because then we'll just update the document eventually. And so we should probably do the same thing here. Or more so, we'll do the same thing for YouTube here. So this will be YouTube. YouTube like that. And then, yeah, we'll omit empty here. Yes, yes. Raymond, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Cool. So I think that should probably do the trick for us. Delete document. I'm going to actually delete all of these. Delete. Yeah, and it's also not saving in our Redux state properly as well, which we need to fix. iPatch Gamer, thanks for the follow, my friend. Great name. iPatch Gamer. All right. I'm going to delete all these things. See you later. See you later. All right. Cool. And then we should probably go to our playlist. What did I call this thing? I have so many in here. Metal Lads. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I've created all these comment arrays. Nope. But I need to just delete the songs because they're not here. Yeah, delete. See ya later. This is all bad data. Yeah, so for the next alpha that comes out, what's going to happen is I'm going to actually pretty much delete everyone's username and oh, that was it? Yeah. Essentially delete, like refresh the database and then have everyone start from scratch pretty much. Yeah, I think it'll be a better time because we've made so many changes and it's not worth doing a migration for an alpha for sure, especially because I don't think many people are using the app right now anyways. Ken FM, thanks for checking out the keyboard. New. All right, so the next thing we need to look at too is why creator isn't coming back. Why aren't you coming back there, buddy? So Firestore creator. Okay. Oh, the reason why it's not coming back is because we are not writing it here. No. Nice. So creator is going to be track dot artist name, just like that. That would probably help if we did that. We decided to pass back the property. All right, let's see this thing work now, folks. Let's see this thing work. Let's go ahead and iOS start this guy again and go from there. What? Oh no. Something's undefined somewhere. What did I delete? Oh, added by all. Oh, maybe all songs? Should we go through the sign-in process again? Oh, man. I think I messed something up. God damn it. I think it's the playlist I messed up. I'm just going to delete the playlist. It's like start from scratch from everything. Go to my users. See a playlist. Okay. Let's try refreshing that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there's something wrong with the playlist. Metal Lads. Cool. And you can see it's actually going off to Apple Music as well and adding this to my Apple Music account, which is great. All right, cool. So now let's go and grab our song from here. Add it. Boom. So you see autonomous. Yeah, reflections, the color clear. Easy peasy, man. Easy peasy. We can go into our comments. We have all those. And then, oh, because it's not being stored in state. So you'll see when we, after fetch comments, if we look at our state, our songs data reducer, all IDs equals null. And then we have undefined. So we obviously need to fix that or it's not going to work. It's there in our database, but not updated in our state properly. Artendor, hey, what's up? See you later, Eunuch. Have a good one. Are you using OAuth for Groovy? I am. Yeah. We're using Firebase OAuth stuff with Apple Music and Spotify currently, but yeah. So this makes sense. We have to update our songs data reducer and things like that. Yeah, it has been a while. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Yeah, we're doing good. Just making a lot of changes to our database and structure of things. So, but overall, been pretty good, man. Pretty good. All right, so let's go to our songs data reducer. I want to make sure I have this all done and set up properly. So, oh, we're gonna have to go to our reducers. Oh no, it's been a while. Yeah, buddy. All right. Okay. So what we need to do is we don't pass in a new song ID here. So that's a problemo. But when we create a new song, we do have an ID. Oh, this wasn't omitted. Oh, no, but it's still weird. Hey, White Panther, I'm in a work meeting, but just had to drop in and say, hey. Well, hey. I hope work's going well today. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to see ya. Currently learning that for work. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's great. It's been pretty good so far. We definitely have had our fair share of issues. Yes. Are you happy with your progress on the app? Are we close to a release? Yeah, I'd say I'm happy. Like there's a lot of stuff that I've learned and that we've built out together for this thing. We have one alpha version out. We're going for the second alpha version. But I would say like full on V1 release, we still got some work to do for sure. But that's not pegged until end of this year to actually have it released in both the Google Play Store and App Store. So I feel good about it. I think we're going to get there. It's just slow progress. You know, as we start changing a lot of things and go from there. So overall good though. I like the progress that we've made so far. So I guess at the end of the day, At the end of the day, I don't know if it really matters what ID we put in for our Firestore media. I mean, like whatever provider we create it with, we can just add that track ID as the ID. I guess we technically could run into issues where there's an ID in Spotify that might equal the same ID somewhere with Apple Music. I do think it's really rare, but technically there's a possibility. I do. Yeah. The thing is though that we need to know what the generated ID is to pull the song down from Firebase as well. Give them the document reference. Hey, so you're doing really well. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, 177 days in, I think we've done a lot of work. We've set up a lot of stuff. So. I wonder if we just generate an ID, set that as ID here, because I do think there is a possibility that this ID could equal a Spotify ID, and I don't want to worry about that. Or we just don't add an ID. We have the song generate its own ID here using UUID, and then that just stores into Firebase and we don't have to worry about it. Bin Coda, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team, my friend. What's up, man? I finally graduated, so now it's just Application City. Well, glad to see you back. Yeah, it's been a while. Glad to see you graduated. Congrats. It's freaking awesome. That's freaking awesome, man. Yeah, I think we should create a UID there. Hey, Bin Coda. Finally found a channel with some Golang going on. Yeah. Love Golang over here. We're using Golang with Firebase functions. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Yeah, the real world. Yeah, so I hope your applications are going well, my friend. Applications are definitely a rough time sometimes, but all you got to know is it will work out eventually. Just give it some time. It'll be the right fit for you, you know? All right, so we're going to add ID back here. JSON is also ID. And whatever ID we put here is going to be the ID that's written to Firebase. So we're not going to pass in an ID here with us. But what we are going to do is we're actually just going to use I think it's just import UUID from UUID4. Like V4 or something like that. I can't remember. Let's double check here. This is just a generator that we can use. Oh, here it is. Yeah, as you can see, I'll just create an ID for us here. Yeah. And so since we are writing this to from the client, we can just pass that UID and we should be good to go there, which should help get our ID back there, which is really what we need. But we need to start storing. So that's by ID. I guess everything else is kind of okay here. Because, I mean, this isn't our state currently. It's just writing, it's just writing the content back, which is exactly what we want. Hey, Alex, welcome. What is that VS Code theme you're using? Yeah, you can actually check it out right here, my friend. That's the theme. Thanks for asking and welcome in. Zore, welcome as well. Nice to see you. Thanks for checking out the keyboard. Cool. So I think we should be good there. We'll be out of the way of running into any issues with duplicate IDs. Let's go ahead and actually delete that document. And we updated the creator to have the correct work in there as well. Going to delete that. Going to delete that. Okay. Should be good to go there. Oh, going to also delete that. Yeesh. Okay. So let's go ahead and restart our service. And then we're going to go ahead and try to add the song again. And I think we should be good. I think we should be good to go. Let me refresh this guy. Adam and VS Code blasphemy. I was a huge Adam fan when it first came out. And when I first started streaming, and I remember everyone was like, yo, change the VS Code. And I was like, nah, why would I do that? Adam is so great. And then I was like, all right, fine, I'll change. And then the day that I changed the VS Code, life changed forever. Jails, hey, I think I might have asked before. Sorry for a repetitive question. If so, but how much was your elevating desk chair and user chair? Good back support do you recommend? Yeah, no worries. So how much was your elevating? The elevating or the stand desk was, I think it was around $550 if I can remember correctly. So I got the XL tabletop. So it's like the largest one they offer, and it sits stand. That was like $550, and then the chair I think was around $300 if I can remember. Chair has pretty good back support. It's not like out of this world. Like it feels nice, but after a couple hours of sitting in it, my lower back starts to hurt. So I feel like I could definitely use a little bit more lumbar support for it for sure. But overall, like it's a pretty nice quality chair, and I'm happy with it. I wouldn't say that I feel like I wasted my money. You're a big Adam fan as well? Yeah, it's great, man. It was great when it first came out, but VS Code is a bajillion times better. As much as I suck, I didn't know that. First code I ever used was brackets, then Adam, then VS Code, now Vim. But I changed between VS Code and Vim since everyone at work uses VS Code. Oh, okay. Oh, there's so much great stuff in VS Code. It's like, for me, it's hard to switch away from that. But I also don't find myself like sitting down to learn Vim or anything like that. Yeah, that's it, Aaron. Thanks for posting that. Okay, let's grab our song. Let's see. Maybe the 20th time will be the charm. The 20th time. Did I restart this? I did. Okay. So we go here. We got 0 songs. Let's add a song. Hey, Tensei. Time to buy the Logitech by Herman Miller chair? Wait, what? Are they coming out with a chair together? It's crazy. It's wild, dude. All right, so we got our song there. So now if we go to our songs provider, you see that we have an ID, and that should be the ID now of our song up in the DB, which it is, which is awesome. And then you'll see we pass in the ID here as well. And then at this point, yeah, we have our ID, the name, track, reflections, all of our data in there, all IDs. Beautiful. So now if I go to comments, it's there. And then when I go back, it should reload. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Nice. Do you recommend maybe getting the chair or maybe gamble on one of the gaming chairs, the other computer chairs? Oh, yeah. Gaming chairs, no. If you're looking for like proper back support, gaming chairs suck. I had forgot which one I had. I had like a fairly nice one, gaming chair. Oh God, sorry. A while back. And It was good, but it sucked compared to this chair, in my opinion. Are pretty much the extensions. That's why it's great since support is robust. Yeah. You can make an extension for anything on VS Code, which is great. I've been looking at Dart a good bit here lately. Looking at that to use Flutter. Nice. Yeah, we did a little bit of Flutter. It's cool. It's a cool time. Seems legit. Oh, damn. Wow. All right. It looks like a nice chair. Oh, this monitor arm is beautiful. Ooh. Wow, that's actually pretty sick. How much is this thing? God, it's probably like $1,000. Yup. Wow, wow, wow. This is pretty sick though. This is definitely pretty fly. I wonder how the support is on it. Yeah, thanks for sharing. That's actually sweet. Yeah, it's like 1,500. Yep. He returned all of them? Oh, God. That sucks. Well, it's not for everyone, you know? Yeah, the monitor arms. I feel that's a nice arm, though. It looks beautiful. Pretty expensive, though. I don't know. Sometimes it's like, is it quality or do you just overpay for the name, right? Yeah, it's definitely out of most people's price range. I don't know, though. Those chairs, I do like those chairs. They're pretty comfortable. Oh, I see. See, it's because he didn't get the gaming Logitech chair. Duh. Come on. All right, so if I reload this real quick, let's make sure it's here. We have a song. There's the song. All right, so the last part of the puzzle here is we need to bring back the album cover. And so this is going to be different depending on the provider, right? Depending on the provider, we have to add different checks here. So let's go to the album cover stuff. And let's see. Probably just song item. Yeah, and then song item detail is this thing. Yeah, and we have song image there. So our image, we have source album artwork. Album artworks is URI here. So it's song data.images and song images.length URI. Yeah, so we're gonna have a couple different things here. We have one for Spotify now and one for Apple Music. So we should probably make a helper function out of this to get Spotify media, or like to get the media or something. This is old. We got to put this up at the top, man. Come on now. Come on now, Alec. There we go. Styles go up there and go from there. Yeah, for sure. I agree with you, Royce. That awe moment is kind of like, it's like, all right, cool. This is new, but now how long does it make me? Does it actually feel good sitting in it for 8 hours? Yeah, before a while back, I was actually looking into a chair that was like $1,200 US dollars. And it felt like a cloud. It wasn't like, I don't remember the brand, but it's great. I loved it. But in my opinion, I think it makes sense to like spend money on a good chair, but also get a standing desk. Is VS Code free permanently? Yeah, it's open source, I believe. Yeah, VS Code, I believe, is an open source editor anyways, so it should be free. Oh, Aaron, yeah, okay, it is open source, yeah. I can't remember what stuff is or is not open source. Okay, so album artwork here. So we want to do a quick helper. I'll just throw this in here. We'll call this const get album artwork. And so this kind of becomes a bit of an issue. Becomes a bit of an issue because we don't technically know what the provider is. So we need to know what the provider is in order to get the proper album artwork. Yeah. So let's go to song item. Song item should give us that information. Song detail. Do we have song data current user? Oh, I guess current user, we could probably get the preferred platform, right? If we look at our state, we go to user, preferred social platform, and then we get platform name. Yeah. Okay. So we should pass in that here then. So in our song item, we're going to take our current user. We're going to go to the song item detail. Where are you? Okay. And say platform. And we're going to say current user dot preferred social platform dot platform name. Yeah. Cool. So we need to now bring that over here. So song data and platform, and go from there. VS Code over Atom any day of the week. Do people really still use Atom? I don't know. I didn't realize that people still used it. Okay, cool. So we have our song data. We have our platform. So pretty much what we're going to want to do. Let's actually move this out here. Pretty much what we're going to want to do is we're going to pass in the song data and the platform that we're working with here. And I guess we should, oh, this is not public. It's just going to stay here. So we don't need to add that. InstaFluff uses Atom? Oh, snap. All right, InstaFluff, I see you. Oh, Sublime as well. Yeah. Lilo, I'm sorry, Creed. I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I shouldn't judge, but switch to VS Code. Do yourself a favor. Switch to VS Code. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so what we need to check for, so check for platform. So we're going to say, essentially we'll just do a switch case here, I think. Switch platform. And then if the case is Apple, do this, break the thing. Else the case is Spotify, do this, break the thing. And then we do case YouTube, break the thing, else default, console.log or warn. Could not find platform, or we should say platform is not a supported platform. Period. Because this is serious. I use JetBrains. Oh, JetBrains a good one. Yeah, nice. I've never been a huge fan of JetBrains stuff, but I mean overall it's nice. I don't know. VS Code's so great. I love it. I love it so much. What? Do you have to pay for JetBrains? I think, yeah, there's some versions that you do have to pay for, I believe. Okay, so once we get our album artwork, so this is just the URL. That's all we need. All right, that's easy. That's easy then. But there is a bit of a difference here. So we return song data of, if we go here, we go to songs data reducer. Sometimes it's easier just to look in the state, right? So we'd go to songs data.apple. So song data.apple. Then we go to images. Image, right? Or images.url. Okay. So Apple images.url. And then this thing, so we have this, right? But it actually asks us to pass in. It's going to fail because it's actually looking for, it has these placeholder values here. I wonder if I can just do this. What does that return? Yeah, no. So we do need the whole thing here. Width times height at that point as well. JetBrains is a one-time license. You only have to pay the subscription if you want to upgrade news. Oh, okay, nice. Actually didn't know that. Cool. What's up, GT? Welcome. Okay, so we need to then just replace the values here. How do I do this? MDN. I can't remember. I don't know a good way. I guess just our template literals. Yeah. No. Sort of, but not really. I guess we could just do replace, right? I don't know if this is really the most optimal way. Because we could just do something like this, really. I think it's just like that. Yeah. I don't know what we want the width and height of this thing to be. I mean, how big's our image, I guess, to begin with, right? This item album artwork size. 80. So probably 160. 160 by 160 would probably be a good idea. Just to double it. Okay. And then we have height replace. It's just, it's weird. Maybe just do final URL. And then we do here height. And then final URL. Looks like that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I can't do that. It's not a thing. Oh. Well, shucks. I mean, I know I could probably do it like this. I feel like this is really weird though. Like technically I could probably do this, right? Oh, yeah, there's no break here. Wonder if is there a place multiple values at a time. Stand up time for me, BRB. Sounds good, Hotfixer. I was waiting for a DNS record to take effect for my client, but I didn't even heckin' save it. Been sat here for an hour doing NS lookup command. God damn it. It's always actually the worst when that happens. Zigzeri, thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you. Oh God, this looks so weird. Oh, I just don't think it looks so weird. But I mean, it does the thing. I'm not sure. Song, data, and platform. I use domain software, would not recommend. Would not recommend. Yeah, that sounds about right. That stuff doesn't sound fun to do. Yeah, not at all. Oh, I guess if we don't return in here, we can return there. Yeah. Okay. We'll just do break for now. I'll put a little logger here. YouTube not supported yet. Yeah, there we go. It will be though. One day. What's up, Cooled? Welcome. They have a chat bubble over the save button. Because they know you're going to need to contact them as soon as you save. Got him. Oh, you know what? I should have probably waited to save this. Yeah, show me the way. Here we go. Though, so song data images and song data images out length. I laughed aloud. Did you haha? Did you really? I hate how you can't copy. Actually, I don't think you can. Yeah, right? That's like, it's not a thing. Bubbles F11, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the team. Song data.images.length. Okay. Song data.images.length. If we got something there, then we're going to do URI song data images URL. Oh, do I have to put it in this thing? Oh, I do. Yeah, I totally do. So song data images. Get the first value and then .url. Yeah, totally. Because this thing's a URI. Else we just return null if it's not there. And that's cool. So yeah, we actually need to throw this inside a URI object. There we go. Okay, so I think we should be good to go here. Let's give this guy a quick old refresh. And yeah, we shouldn't have to call anything again. We should just be able to open the app and it should grab it. Hey, there it is. There it is, dude. Nice. I wonder if I should double this again. I mean, I wonder how big 160 by 160 is in regards to memory size. I feel like it's not that big. If I like save image. $16 kilobytes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good size for you know, the given scenario. Cool. I'm cool with it. I think that looks good. Don't you love it when they ask if you have before you can access their save button? Does it actually work? Nah. Give us your feedback first. Folks, I think we're pretty good here. So the next thing we could do, so we definitely need to work on the Spotify version of this as well. Oh, also I guess like when we actually press it, yeah, Apple of undefined. So probably should fix this. And so we can actually listen to the song, right? We would expect this to deep link into Apple Music, of course. So yeah, we go over here. We're now here at the song. We're like, all right, I'm ready to listen to this thing. Let's do it. And get album artwork. That looks good. Okay, cool. So it's not going to be in there. It's going to be in the song item where we have the actual action to do it. Yeah. So cons action song deep link action. So platform deep link. So linking can open URL. Platform deep link is supported. Song is not supported. What is it supported? Oh, I see. I don't believe there's going to be a time where we run into this, but maybe. Oh, I see. All right. And then unable to open song. If we catch some weird error. So can open URL. What does this return? This returns a Boolean. We should do some async await fanciness here. I don't know why I didn't do that. So this dot then crap. Let's just send them a bunch of crying emojis. That's the goal. The goal is to try to get a bunch of like emojis in the app. I think emojis make everything so much better. Can open deep link. So let's do an await. Yep, so we do that here. Then we're going to say if can open deep link. Now I'll spam Alec with crying emojis when it's there. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Essentially, we're going to do it like this. Okay. So const can open deep link. Comes back from there. if can open deep link is false, song link isn't supported. Yeah, so that's that thing. And then else we can actually just do this, and else invalid song. Or I think this also returns a promise. Feedback for Groovy. Wait. Review on the Play Store. No. This is terrible. In before and crying emoji will be his new password. Shh. Guys, you can't keep giving away all my damn secrets, all right? Come on. Cry every day. It's okay. It's going to be all right. Okay, so can't open URL. If we can't, return. Then we're going to try to open the URL. This returns a promise here as well. Yeah, so we should just do a try catch as well here, obviously. So let's go ahead and grab these guys, throw them in there. Take those guys, remove them here. And then our catch, we're just gonna do this here. We're just gonna add this guy, unable to open song, and then we'll do a console.warn. There, like that. Why my developer? We should have an app version where all your playlist buttons and text be crying emoji. Hey, since this project is open source, we are looking for a bunch of Easter eggs to put in the app once we get to that stage. Go ahead and drop an issue. Or actually, I think we do have an issue for like things, Easter eggs like that. Go ahead and do it. Would love to see it happen. And if you're that bold, and you're that willing, you should build it out. That's it. Easy. A crying file. Boom. There you go. I would be so down for that. That would be great. That would be great. I like it. All right. So again, can't open deep link. We await for that thing. If we can, if we cannot, we return. Else, we open our deep link. And that's it. And so at this point, we do... Where's the platform deep link coming from? Oh, it's coming from song data? Ah, yes. So we also need to probably add a helper for this as well. Yeah. So let's do helpers. We're going to throw this down here. And open deep link action. And so I think we just need song data. Get proper URL depending on platform. Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool. So we got this here, which will be great. Pretty much what we want to do is actually we don't even need to make another function for that. We can just pass in the song data, and we can say const song URL, and this thing's going to be song data, because again, remember, we just changed this. We go to our song, we have a Apple object, and if we look in the Apple object, we have ID, URL, and images. So all we have to do is then at this point say song data, or, oh, I wanted to do it for the switch. So we do want to actually create another helper for this. Yeah, so let's do open song deep link, say const get song URL, given a, what is it saying? Given some song data. And pretty much here, we're just, again, we're gonna do another switch statement. I think we can honestly just copy it from here as well. And just change up the params a little bit. Whoa. Yo, Chem Wolf, thanks for checking out the keyboard. What's up? What's up? So yeah, we should pass in song data, and then we should also pass in platform. So essentially what we did in the other thing as well. So song data, and then we want to pass in platform like that. And then, yeah, so get song URL, song data, and also platform like that. And so switch platform if Apple. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to go song data dot Apple, and then we're going to say URL else song data. I guess technically we could, oh man, yeah, technically we could even just do this. So const song URL could just be song data of platform dot URL. It's pretty much that instead of actually doing this. This is much better. Just lurking? No problem, Kem. Appreciate you hanging out, my friend. Yeah, because so with our object, we can look up a key based on string value, right? So if we have song data of the platform, which will be Apple, Spotify, or YouTube, then we just grab the URL from that thing. And that's actually really easy. So we should probably just actually do that. And then, yeah, we're going to use this again. So we should keep this here. So we actually just need song data at that point. Oh, no, I lied. We do need platform. Can open link and then song URL. All right, easy. Easy peasy. So, yeah, then at that point, I think we're ready to go. Hey, damn cupcake. Hello. Thanks so much for that follow. Welcome to the team. Glad to have you, my friend. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's give it a try. So at this point, we should be able to just reload our client and go from there. All right, and now if I press on that, there it goes. Because the address is invalid? What do you mean the address is invalid? It's open. Oh, do they not have the music app on here? Oh, that's why it's not deep linking to the app. That's actually kind of funny. Yeah, they don't have the music app on simulator. Okay, so that's why it's deep linking to here. But you can see it comes up here. I wonder if we can pass in a param to play the song once you navigate to it. Gotta go, peeps. Have a great stream. Aaron, always like having you here, man. Have a great one. Thanks for being here. Wish you knew how to narrate my code and code at the same time like you do. Let's go. Thanks, Artendor. I appreciate it, my friend. Yeah, it takes some practice, but it's just like, it's like rubber ducking as well, which I find really fun. You know, like I'm just trying to explain what I'm doing, and then I find a lot of errors that way as well. But glad you enjoy. I'm sure if you practice, you can do it. Hey, Coder's Life. Welcome back, my friend. Nice to see you. It's going well. How you doing? It's Alec ducking now. Didn't see you streaming, or I did miss. So I've definitely cut down my schedule a little bit. I do programming stream 3 times a week now. And then Saturdays I do a gaming stream. So maybe that's why. Time difference or something. Okay, so what I wanted to look at was to see if we can do like an autoplay. Apple Music, autoplay, query param. God damn it. Yes. You guys are ridiculous. Ridiculous. Apple, man, there has to be a way, right? There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way. Find and play songs? Maybe? Oh, no, that's iOS stuff. MusicKit.js is where we're at. Man, it would be cool if I could just pass a param. Yeah, so I don't know if we're going to be able to. I don't know if we'll be able to here. Apple Music, add. Oh, man. Maybe it just does it on its own. I'll probably just have to throw it on my device, and that's how we'll test it. Not quite sure, but I'm assuming this is probably correct, hopefully. But it worked, which is awesome. So we made it there. Yeah, it highlights the song as well. So I'm assuming maybe because we're not signed in or something. I don't really know. But at this point, I think the one last thing we need to do is probably search for like comments. But I think at this point as well, we should probably now support playlists and albums. So we should implement that logic now too in our backend before we continue on. Yeah, but before we do that, let's commit some changes here. 'Cause we've made a solid amount of changes right now. Yeah, there's a good amount. Let's make sure that we change this properly. So, what do we do here? New song. Okay, cool. We don't need that anymore, so we can get rid of that guy. Here, we added a bunch of new stuff. Open deep link action. Cool, yeah, it's for our song URL. So we say, again, const song URL is that thing here. Can't open deep link. We await for that thing to happen. If we can't, we alert, and then else error, we do that thing. Lars Blood, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome. When is the Raspberry Pi streaming again? Yeah, I think we're gonna do it on Thursday. Creative, it's part of Tesla Thursdays. Yeah, actually. I actually just got this the other day. 250 feet of Cat 6 cable. Oh God. We're gonna make some Ethernet cables. So put together the Raspberry Pi, make a couple Ethernet cables, and then put an OS on it probably. This Thursday, probably when that's gonna happen. Cool. That looks good. Easy peasy stuff. Next thing we're gonna do here Gross. Also nice. Yeah, that wire was really weird. Looked like a long fingernail that needed to be cut or something. Okay, let's remove that. So song item detail, we get our album artwork by actually going through here. And okay, gotcha. Album artwork here. We do song data platform. Based off the platform, we return our URI. We have to do some replacing with that thing as well. And go for there. And return. And yeah, that should be pretty good. So we have Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. And then based off of their different formats, we have to return those things as well. I think I'm going to sub. You inspire me both as a developer and a streamer. And I've always been so cool about discussing even stream advices when so much streamers take it as a hidden ad. So, hey, thanks, Ardendor. I appreciate that. Always appreciate the sub. Highly appreciate that sub, my friend. Thank you for being here. And thanks for the kind words, for real. Saludos, my friend. Welcome to the team as an intern. But yeah, no, more than happy to give advice. That's the reason why I like to stream. Show people my experience, build projects with people, and yeah, answer whatever questions I can. For sure. So thank you for that, my friend. Thank you. All right, we added a comment. We added some new regex here. Our trimmed media link we added as well. So it's a bunch of that crap. We can probably delete all that. Storefront we had to add to our Apple query here. And everything else looks pretty good. One thing I might never understand about you, how do you stream at 7 in the morning? What the fuck? You know, some things I don't understand about myself either. I'm just a morning person. It's easier for me to get up and do this in the morning than... Well, so here's the difference. If I didn't have a full-time job, I could do this. The perfect time would be like midday around like 11. So like 11 to 1 or 2. But since, I have to work during the day, the only options are in the morning or at night. And at night, I'm pooped after work. Like, my brain just hurts. So it definitely wouldn't be productive at all. What's up, Nar? Welcome. So I'd rather be productive right now and then go from there, All right, and our song, yeah. So we added a bunch of great comments here, updated our new stuff here, and go from there. I'm doing good, Nar. How are you doing? It's been nice to see you. Just getting we're about to commit some changes right now, which is fantastic. Cool. So we updated some endpoint stuff here. Yeah, added our get Apple endpoint as well. Is awesome. And then our final thing here, yeah, get Apple Media is what we added there. If you had the choice, would you choose full-time streaming? So I guess to preface that, I do have a choice. I could do it if I wanted to. It just depends on like my goals, right? But I don't think full-time streaming in the sense where I'd stream every single day. I think it's more of, if I didn't have my current job, what I would do is I would build apps on the side, which I would do exactly what I'm doing now, except I would just do it every day. And I would stream probably maybe a little bit more for a little bit longer, and then do like more YouTube videos and type stuff, right? So I think get into more content creation based around development and programming, but yeah, I think something like that probably is what I would end up doing. Dr. Weird Love, hey, I've just started to learn coding, but I am like 30 and come from social sciences. Do you recommend taking a data camp course as a first step? Well, welcome to the world of programming. Just to let you know, you're never too old to program. It's fantastic. Glad to see you started. Well, it depends on what you want to get into, right? So we're working on stuff like web development / mobile development / application in general development. So if you're interested in stuff like this, data camp could be helpful, but it kind of just depends on what you want to get into. I think in general, I usually like to send people to Code Academy. I think they have I think they have the best sort of resources to getting started at different, on like tons of different topics and at a very like easy digestible level, so you can understand what you're actually doing. So I would suggest, and it's free. They have a free resource, like a free tier that you can use just to see like, oh, do I even like this? What do I like? And then you kind of just start doing your own research from there. Yeah, I'm working from home, Nar. What time do you sleep and wake up? So when I stream in the mornings, I go to sleep around 9:30, 10 p.m. at night, and then I wake up at 4:30. Yeah, so I get about 6.5 hours. I'm good with the fact that you stream at 7 a.m. by the way. It's 4:46 here. I couldn't watch you every day if you stream later. Yeah, so that's also the other thing. I've been doing this for so long that I've built an audience like really far away from where I am, because where I am right now, everyone is sleeping most of the time. So, or they don't want to, not going to watch a stream this early on, you know? Yeah, no problem, Dr. Weird. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, more than welcome to ask questions. We also have a Discord. If you're interested in joining, of where you can ask programming questions, get some advice, talk to other people, other developers, showcase projects you're working on, all that fun stuff. So if you're interested, definitely join in. Yeah, Nar, I had never used, so in this project, I've never used React Native, Redux, Golang, or Firebase. So 4 new things that we've learned with this project that I had never touched before. Awesome. So this looks good. Let's commit this. Git commit, or git add first. Adding get Apple Media support. Push, baby. There we go. I'm starting to get a good habit in waking up in the morning now, and even starting to go on to morning walks. Hopefully I don't screw it up. Hey, that's awesome. That's beautiful. Yeah, it takes, so scientifically it takes around 28 to 30 days to form a habit. So if you can do that for 28 days straight, you have essentially built a habit, which is great. And so I have something very similar, right? Like my routine in the morning's very it's like it's just I do steps, like the same thing pretty much every morning before I stream. And usually after the streams, I go and I'll take a walk for like 15 minutes, and then I come back and start, you know. I think building those routines are really, really helpful, honestly. It's helped me a lot, at least, so hope it does the same for you. Also, in high school, it was only 21 days. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've researched, and I've heard 8 or 28. Excuse me. But I researched that a while back, so maybe it's changed or something. Okay, so based off that, I think we're not going to commit this work yet, because we want to. Yeah, we want to finish this side up first, and then we'll commit these changes for sure. So let's keep going then. So pretty much now we need to support albums and playlists, because technically you can still add these things to your. You can add these things to Groovy. We don't want to hold you to just songs. If you want to add albums or playlists, like you can add them to your playlist for sure. So that's why we do these different cases here. Yeah, the more you do, the more routine it is, of course. All right, so we have at this point get Spotify playlist. So we actually need to go to our Spotify media, and I'm pretty much just gonna grab the same deal. So we have get Spotify album, get Spotify playlist. We're gonna do a little bit of copy pasta here. They're slightly different, so that's why I don't want to essentially add them as functions that we can share across different functions. Okay, so get Spotify playlist. We'll call Apple Music. playlist API to get the metadata for a playlist. We'll probably have to add a new type here as well. And pretty much, oh, I did that. Nice. I love removing to-dos. The best. Cool. So we're going to pass in that same stuff there. And then Firestore media and error is what we're going to return. Pretty much we can essentially take this. And then again, there are going to be changes here. So maybe we can figure out some things to reuse here. But yeah, I think we should be pretty solid here. What's up, Auntie? Thanks for checking out the task today. Pocket! Is it? Or are you lying to us? I don't know. We're about to, about to find out, I guess. We're about to find out, my dude. All right, so first we need to look up what this API is. Hello? Hello, APIs. Hello. Apple Music API documentation. Song's a banger, dude. Get a library. Get a catalog playlist. This is the one we want. Yeesh. Yeesh. So hostname plus storefront songs. Okay, so this one's gonna be playlists, and then playlist ID. Easy peasy. I want to remove this comment that I had here. Yes. It's always catalog, right? Yeah. Nice. Nice, dude. Apple Music playlist. See you later, alligator. And yeah, then we're going to pass in our media ID, our storefront, and our Apple Dev token to make the request. It's not who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Batman Begins. Oh, baby. I love that. Heck yeah. Thanks for using your pixels here, Artendorf. Appreciate that. It's been a while since we've added anything to the movies. Movies JS. Beautiful, beautiful. We have some great quotes in here, so we definitely have to make sure to add this as an Easter egg somewhere. Hey, look, my Sudoku. Yeah, there it is. There it is, Pocket. And then the Go board, dude. That took forever, man. What is 28th? Perfect timing. There we go. Woo. Your Go board's in another file, man. All right. There, Art and Door. Thanks again for those for using those pixels here, man. Appreciate you. All right. So, yeah, at this point, get Apple Music playlist. Oh, I see. This is Apple Music catalog hostname. Actually, let's just do catalog hostname. These are all based on catalog, right? So we're gonna go here and just change these up real quick. Yeah. Okay, cool. Wonder how long a New York Times crossword would take. I wonder, yes, how long? A lot of lurking, I would suppose. All right, playlist ID, given our storefront. Apple Music get URI. Set this stuff up. So this is all that kind of same deal. So I feel like we could probably extract this into a helper function. That's like create request or something along those lines, and then we can consolidate that code, because again, it's the authorization, the bearer token, and the only difference here is we pass in a URI. So I do think that probably makes a lot of sense for us to create. Yeah, so let's do this here. Func generate Apple Music request. Yeah, and that's just going to be this thing. That generate Apple Music request, creates the request object to call Apple Music API. And then the thing that we need to pass in is the URI, which is going to be a string. Probably return some sort of error, right? So yeah, generate URI looks like that. Generate request, add headers, and call. So pretty much at this point, we can do this. Yeah. So that's definitely a good amount of stuff that we can use here. Crazy cow corn. Thanks for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the team. I love the moment where my phone does a software update as I pull it out of my pocket so I can't log in for work. Oh, shucks. What are you going to do? Rip, man. Rip. Cool. So URI goes there. URI, and then method string. So like method is going to be the get request here. And then, yeah, generate, so return nil. What else? This is new request. So this is actually going to end up being a HTTP request object. This would be, a pointer. HTTP dot request. Error, like that. Boom. So Apple Music get track request. So we're going to say Apple Music request. And then, yeah, Apple Music request object error goes here. We're going to check for that there. Boom, boom. Nice. What was the app about? Yeah, crazy. The app's about, it's a social collaborative playlist where you and your friends can get together, add songs to a playlist, no matter what streaming service provider you're on, add comments, get notified when people add new content. And yeah, just an easy way to collaborate on music together without worrying about the different streaming providers everyone's a part of. And currently we're working on creating a Firebase function to get media from Apple Music API. So we've done it for tracks, now we're doing it for playlists right now. Okay, generate Apple Music request. Apple Music request is here. Again, error, we do that. And then add headers and call request. So add headers now to our request. This thing's going to be here. And then, oh crap, we need the dev token. Yes, dev token. That's a string, I believe. Yeah, because we got to add it to our bearer. Like that. And then, yeah, at this point, we just return Apple Music request. And no. Easy peasy. So now we can just call this guy instead of doing it all over the place. Yeah, so let's do... Let me just probably call this here. So generate Apple Music request. We pass in the URI. So Apple Music get URI. And then what else do we need? We need the method. Get is going to be the method. And then we need the dev token, right? We need you, my friend. Yes, 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 yes. All right. There we go. Oh. Double quotes. Yeah, crazy. It's been a lot of fun. I think we're making a lot of progress, and we have one alpha out for Android and iOS currently. Working on the second alpha version right now. Do you find yourself context switching between Go and JS creates overhead? Sort of. It does sometimes, but honestly, not enough for me to be like, this is like, it's frustrating and it's really annoying. I think it's actually okay most of the time, but yeah, it's kind of like, for me, it makes sense to work on these things in parallel. Cause like, okay, so I have to send stuff from the client to go to Firebase, or to call my Firebase function. So it's like, why try to do them so separately when I can kind of just do them in parallel with each other? So maybe this is not the, best approach to doing it. But I feel good about it. It feels okay. All right, make requests. So we make the request and we're good to go. So now, let's go ahead and do the same deal. So that's get Apple Music track. This is get Apple Music playlist. And so we can literally just add this here. Get playlist request. And then we can pass in this guy here as so. And this is also a get request. Given our Apple dev token. And then we can remove this. And remove that. Like that. Make sure that was correct over. Oh, this is Apple get playlist request. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We just need to do that. And this is get playlist response. And this is get playlist response error. Like that. All right. So again, generate request, Apple Music get playlist request. We rerun our generate Apple Music request. If Apple Music get track request error, log that thing out there. Else, we go ahead and just run our request at that point. And then, yes, then we continue on to continue moving. My stand-up meetings sure can drag. Yeah, I think that's one of the hard things about stand-ups in general. Hey, you're blue. Yeah, you're a blue brain now, my friend. RGB coming up on that rainbow brain. Oh, baby. Rainbow brain time. Love it. Love it. Cool. All right. I think this is a good stopping point for us. I'm going to go ahead and write down what we did today. So update client to handle, and on the questions we did that. Continue creating song opening desire. We did. Awesome. So what do we do today? What we did today? Finished up the regex for storefront. Tweaked all the song objects in the client and database to reflect new schema. What else do we do? Started working on calling get playlist API for Apple Music. What we will do next time. Next time is finish up capital F. Finish up the get playlist API call for Apple Music. Finish up the get album API call for Apple Music. Yeah, I think those will probably be the two that we'll end up finishing up with, because they'll be like fairly take a fair amount of time. But folks, thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate you all being here. If you're new to the channel and you liked what you saw, consider dropping a follow. Love to have you back. I'm here about 3 times a week doing programming streams right here on Twitch. And we do 1 game stream on Saturdays. We're currently going through the Half-Life series. I think this Saturday will be the 4th playthrough or the 4th run of Black Mesa. It's really exciting. It's gonna be fun. Good stuff today. That was fun. It was fun. Thanks so for being here, my friend. Hope to see you back here on Thursday. Folks, this Thursday, we're going to have a little bit of a different stream. We're going to be doing Tesla Thursdays, where we work on a project to do car live streaming through a Tesla. And so we've done a couple days of that. And on this Thursday will be probably like the 4th day we're doing it. But this Thursday specifically, we're going to be setting up a new Raspberry Pi 4B that we just got in the mail, as well as making some Ethernet cables. So make sure you're here. Part of that. It's going to be a fun time. And yeah, that's the game plan, my folks. That is the plan. And at the end of every stream, we always love throwing a nice little raid. Nice little raid. The man with the plan. That's the idea, creative. That's the idea. Man with the plan. But yeah, thank you all for hanging out today. We're gonna go ahead and raid another live coder today. Floor and Pop. I've never raided Floor and Pop before. Reviewing developer portfolios. Oh, that seems fun. Nice. All right. Seems like a good time. Let's go ahead and show Floor and Pop some love. Also part of the live coders team. How did I get my Discord role? Magic. Not the, but just one. Yes. Just one. That's right. Is that? Yeah, it's automatic. So it's if you link your Discord account to your Twitch account, or Twitch account to your Discord account, magic stuff happens. Black magic, yes. Absolute black magic. You'll never know. Software is just black magic. Folks, don't forget to grab that raid message. Let's show Florin some love. Let's get groovy. Yay, baby. Insane. Yeah, so show another live coder part of the team some love. Thank you all for being here again. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Appreciate the love. I'll see you all here on Thursday for a great time. See you in the Discord. Peace. See you later. Have a good one, Hot Fixer. Yep, Creative, Ardendor Roars. See y'all later. Enjoy the raid.